Oh, it's you, Blondie. You know that's that chick with the purple hair, though. Well, we'll see where things go. Wearing pioneer uniform. My logic didn't let me down this time. Then again, pioneer uniform in the... Oh my god. Not this shit again. Come on. 10, 20, 21, 21st century. I want... Some parts of me wants to stab the writer for doing that. It's like, dude, why can't you just put 21 and then ST? It's just like with the damn 19th century thing. You can't say, I want to be fancy. I want to differentiate myself from the other visual novels, which are apparently all about sex. Because people are perverts. All people are perverts in general. I'm not a pervert. I just watch a decent amount of porn like everybody else. And then again, girls here. I froze. Unable to make a step. Maybe that's why you can like fast forward, so you just get to the porn parts. That's alright, fuck. I just want to rub one out, so just fast forward. I froze. Unable to make a step. I felt very much like running away. Running as far as I could from this place. Far from this bus, gates, statues, and far from this bloody bird with his siesta. Okay, so wait, your main language is Russian. You want to translate this over to English, and now you're trying to switch or introduce Spanish? You're trying to throw Spanish to the equation. What? Say, I like to mix it up. It's like I want to be the realest, most thought-driven game ever. The realist. All right, she didn't even say anything yet. And like, he's like, I'm just talking to myself, like thinking, like Max Payne in a noir setting. It's like, why? It's like, why do I live when everyone else around me dies? It's like, I took an epic shit today, but still the thoughts of death lingered like a stank fart. I don't know. Just run, free like a wind, faster, faster, waving to the planets passing by and walking to the galaxies. And winking to the galaxy. Oh, wait, walking to the galaxies? No, that's winking to the galaxies. You see, watching PBS does help because I can kind of go back and reword myself when I get something wrong. Like in that show Between the Lions, when I'm like, wait, that's not right. Run, becoming a pulsar ray and turning it to vestigial radiation. Well, this guy is a programmer, so yeah, he wouldn't know words like that. And run face to face, and run to face the unknown. Run no matter where, as long as it's far away from this place. Come on, it looks like a nice place. I mean, she looks like a nice girl. I mean, she's got a decent set of cha-chas or chichis. She's got a nice face, nice long hair. You know. Meanwhile, the girl came closer and smiled. I can't help but notice her beauty, even though I was trembling with fear. Yes, the opposite sex tends to have that kind of impact on males. They tend to be afraid. They are a giant mystery, which cannot be solved. They're like a Rubik's Cube. Not really. Not really. Human instincts work despite of consciousness. And while only 5% of my brain is responsible for cognitive processes, the remaining 95% are always busy sustaining life and protect. What the? What? What? It is not that serious, man. It is not that serious. Okay, let me read this bullshit. Okay. Human instincts work despite of consciousness, and while only 5% of the brain is responsible for cognitive process. Okay, I gotta read straight. cognitive processes, the remaining 95% are always busy sustaining life and, in particular, ensuring stable functioning of the hormonal system. You try saying that with a straight face. Oh my god. Oh, this game is rich. Oh, yeah. It's fun, I give it that. I desperately want to get less complicated. Really now. You desperately want to get less complicated. And stop thinking in formal quote. Yeah, even the game's like, I'm taking note that I'm using these really long, like large words when I don't need to, or being really fancy with mundane things like a TV. It's like, I want to see this game describe the process of taking a shit. It's going to be epic. It's like probably just be like, oh, this is how food digests through your body. Like as he's taking the shit, it's like, okay, I want to see the path this food took to my body and how it became this. How it went from looking like this, like a plate of food, to this, which is like a brown turd in my toilet. I desperately wanted to get less complicated and stop thinking in formal quotes from the encyclopedia. Though my thoughts appeared one by one, being stupid, out of place, as if taken from an internal monologue of a hero of some chunky, soft-cover crime fiction book. Oh, you wish. You fucking wish you could be that person. You wish you could be that guy. Yeah, you want to be in a crime fiction book? I wrote a crime fiction book. You do not want to be in that shit. That's a tough fucking world to be in. Like tying some dude to a fucking chair and putting razor blades in his mouth and hitting him across the head. Fun times. Yeah. But I digress. Ooh, what's that like highlighted? What's that green? Oh. I'm like noticing like the most like uninteresting shit. it's like I'm noticing all this like weird stuff because this is my first time playing a PC game, so I'm like, yeah, I'm like all over the place. It's like I'm not focused like other gamers. I like gaming ADD. I'm like, ooh, what the fuck is that? What's that? Ooh, look at her eyes. It's like I'm doing everything but reading. Okay. A pretty Slavic face, long braids, looking like 2 armfuls of fresh hair. I wouldn't say that to her face, because I think that would come off as an insult. All armfuls of fresh hair. Your hair looks like hay. And blue eyes. I wish you could drown. You could drown in her blue eyes. Yeah, Hi. You must have just arrived. Do not reply. Reply! I'm a pimp. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, I got a positive response. Fuck yeah. I'm a G. It's like, yeah, so I just stalked her, like, yeah. She's like, already like playing with her hair and shit, like, damn. She wants the D. Damn. All I said was hi. She already wants the D. Damn. Straight. I'm about to Commander Shepard this bitch. Alright. Alright then. Welcome. She smiled broadly. Strange. It looked as if I had just a normal girl in front of me. Why? You don't think she's normal? You think she's abnormal? Maybe she's a freak. She get freaky dicky, girl. Let me stop. Bah. I shouldn't have returned here. The woods and fields seem better. What should I do next? Try to speak with her as if she was a human, or run away, or whatever. The blood was pumping unbearably in my head, tearing it apart from the inside a little bit more, and the poor pioneer girl would be splattered with the hideous contents of my skull. Headshot, bitch! Oh my god, this game is hardcore. Oh, that's not too bad. Wow. It's not taking up that much space though on my hard drive, so I could probably keep going for like 2 hours if I wanted to. Pioneer girl, what's funny about that? Like, okay, stuff for me. It sent shivers down my spine, and my knees started to tremble. Nothing? Great then. Great? What's great about this? That. Oh my god! Come on! Just keep it simple! Suddenly, I felt like letting it all be. The bus behind me, the winter yesterday, and the summer today. Take off the itchy pullover and just believe that it was all real. That it was all meant to be. And that it all... What? And that it all, at last, was for the better. And you must probably know. You should go to our camp leader. She'll tell you everything. Look. You go straight ahead to the square, then turn left, and you'll see small cabins. She pointed at the gates as if I knew what was behind them. What the fuck? Oh. Well, okay. Well, you can ask someone where Olga Dmitriev's cabin is. Okay. Dmitrievna is a Petrono. What? How's his name? In this case, Dmitri. Put by Russians after the person's first name as a sign of respect. Different cultures. Different cultures. It's like Japanese stuff I can deal with. Korean stuff I can deal with. Chinese stuff I can deal with. European stuff I can deal with. But when it comes to Russia, it's like that's a completely new experience. I'm like, okay. I'm not Vasily Zaitsev. I got it? Of course I did. And I got to go. The girl waved her hand at me and disappeared behind the gates. It seemed as if for her I was something ordinary. And all this show, with the buzz and the travels and waking or sleeping, were troubling only me. While here everything was just like it was supposed to be. Okay. Camp leader, pioneer uniform. Are they making a historical reconstruction here? I hope I won't find Lenin standing atop of an armored car in the square. But even that would not surprise me right now. After standing alone for a while, I head into the camp. About fucking time, shit! Mere 50 meters ahead, small one-story house has popped up. What? Mere 50 meters ahead, small one-story house has popped up on the left side. There's so many things wrong with that sentence, it's not even funny. Okay. The billboard near the door said, clubs. Why did I emphasize the word clubs? I was about to come closer. So purple hair girl! Purple hair! And the door suddenly opened and the short girl wearing pioneer uniform came out. Her pretty face gave me an impression of bearing a torment for the fate of the whole... What?! Oh my god, dude! What the fuck?! Her pretty face gave me an impression of bearing a torment for the fate of the whole mankind with a truly universal sorrow. Facepalm. Heavy facepalm. As soon as she saw me, the girl froze as if frightened. I froze too, considering what was the best I could do, best to do. To approach first, or wait until she shows some initiative, or maybe run away after all. Although the last option was constantly suggested only by my self-preservation instinct, at least that's what I like to believe. Not the worst human instinct, but one far from being the most logical. If this instinct played poker against deductive abilities, the result would be predetermined. And those deductive abilities, or at least their semblance, were hinting me that there was no need to be afraid of this girl. Oh shit, it's a redhead. We got a redhead! We got a redhead! You can tell she's like the horniest out of all of them. That's just how it goes in anime. Suddenly someone jumped out of a nearby bush. Suddenly somebody jumped out of nearby bushes. A girl wearing a bright red t-shirt with USSR written on it. That looks like CCCP to me, man. Come on. Such exact reproduction of the age. She looked quite short from the distance and was probably younger than both Pioneer girls. At the gate and this girl at the door of the clubs. At last I decided to come closer, but the USSR, as I called her in my mind, jumped to the first girl and started telling something while sawing the air. The other girl, in turn, seemed confused, looked down, and made no reply. I would have probably continued to observe the amusing dialogue, but the USSR suddenly pulled something out of her pocket and snorted, shaking it in front of the first girl's face. Then something turned out to be a grasshopper. Oh my god, look at that expression. What the fuck? What the fuck did I get myself into? Skilled the first girl. She must be not too keen on insects. As she instantly rushed towards where Leonard presumably made a speech about the accomplished workers and peasants' revolution. That's to say, towards the square. Oh my god, you can say it the first fucking time. The USSR glanced at me, grinned playfully, and dashed after her. Not a bad start of the day. I have absolutely no clue where I am. Besides that, there are some kids here role-playing Pioneers. And as far as I can tell, this place is located thousands of kilometers away from my home. Might even be a different reality. And this was indeed a reality. I mean, everything around me seemed so real, if a little embellished, that I was starting to fall into thinking that, in fact, my previous life could have been just a dream. And what should I do now? Oh my god, give me a choice, come on! No choice. Oh shit. I was picking the cracks in the tiles, which paved the pathway, and started aimlessly at the club's building. Just a few more seconds before I have to come up with some decision. That's when I caught myself rolling on the grass, weeping like a bitch. I crashed in disgust. Yeah, I would too. I mean, that was pretty pathetic. Perhaps this is another instinct. When all energy from whimpering and self-pity is used up, the body either goes into hibernation or mobilizes its reserves. Mine seemed to have chosen the second option, because out of the blue, I got this determination to figure out what was going on. And in order to do that, I had to act like a man, like a human, to maintain the dignity of a representative of my own world. I followed the path to the left and to the right of which stood small cabins, apparently homes of the local pioneers. Actually, they looked quite cozy from the outside. Even though I was born in the Soviet Union, I have never been a part of this childish... God damn it! Fuck! This is hard! Oh, God. Oh, okay. Even though I was born in the Soviet Union, I've never been a part of its organizations, neither the pioneers nor even the younger October. Yeah, that's what I call them. That's what I call them. Yoi. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. I imagine the daily life of a typical pioneer camp a bit differently. Huge barracks with long rows of metal bunks, wake-up call at 6 o'clock, played by a siren, 1 minute to make your bed, then joining formation at the drill square. Or wait, could I be confusing with something else? I was suddenly hit in the back. I staggered but remained on my feet, turned around. and prepared to become a hero. What? I staggered but remained on my feet, turned around and prepared to become an hero while fighting for my life. The English the English said that. Wow. But all I found was another girl standing before me. Oh, she looks kind of evil. Always stay the fuck away from her. My mouth hung open in surprise. Pika dropped off the floor. I closed my mouth. Same pattern uniform, but it looked, let's say, provocative. The way she was wearing it. Dude, you call that provocative? That's not provocative. Like all the girls I had met before, this one was rather cute. But her overly arrogant expression killed any desire to get to know her better. So you're new here. Fine, see ya. She dashed a threatening glance at me and walked past. I waited for the pioneer girl to turn at the corner. Who knows what else she might have been up to. The most interesting thing was that even this hostile girl seemed completely normal to me. She didn't give the feeling of some deadly danger. Yeah. Except maybe the danger of getting punched in the nose. At last, I managed to make it to the square. There was no linen or an armored car, although one could really expect something like that after all that had happened. Instead, however, a monument to a certain comrade towered in the middle of the square. The letters in the pedestal read, Jinda. Jinda? Mostly some big figure at the party. There were some small benches at the sides. It's quite cozy here. Where did that girl tell me to go? To the left or to the right? To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Oh, he's making a military joke, you bastard. Why am I going there anyway? Alright, I've decided to pretend to be normal. So, to the right. Through a small grove. I walked to the pier. To a pier. I must have taken a wrong turn. Or, wrong way! I turned towards the voice. Holy shit! Wow, 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 wow. Whoa! Whoa! Wow, wow. Text, boy, text! The first girl stood before me. In a fucking bikini. It's a nice head body. Girl. Oh, you know that's gonna happen. Click. I did tell you to turn left from the square. And where have you gone? She changed from her pioneer uniform into a bikini. It's like, he's like, fuck my old life. Oh, I still haven't introduced myself. My name is Slavia. Okay. Okay, since you're playing a Russian game, you gotta play by their rules. It may be a sexy name over there, I'm not sure. So I haven't really studied Russian culture that much. Only FPS Russia. Because he's cool and a badass. Actually, the full name's Slaviana. But everyone calls me Slavia. So can you? Yeah. I still felt a bit confused, so I could come up with a, damn. Damn your body! I still felt a bit confused, so I could not come up with more meaningful answers. I might still stutter. It's like, what, you never seen a half-naked chick before? Wait, God, you watch fucking porn. It's like, you see them naked, yeah, when it comes to like this shit, it's like, yeah. And my roommate's back, so I might have to wrap this up fairly quickly. And what's your name? It felt like she could see right through me. Simeon. Nice to meet you, Simeon. Yeah, she touched her hair again. God damn, I know where this is going. I gotta stop this game. So yeah, that's Everlasting Summer. Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna go now. And go.